coming into Trinidad, and you're going to see the sign to Trinidad Lake Park, State Park, right here. There's sites, of course, to stay in there. Boat ramps are on this side, and there's access on the south side of the lake too. Beautiful, beautiful day today. Spring, we're still getting spring snows, which is good. That means everything will green up. There's the bottom portion of Trinidad Lake. That's about average for the fill. So we're going to be going across the dam right there. And you can connect up with I-25. So you can skip Trinidad if you want to come to Highway 12 and then head west of the mountains. Okay, we just took a right off of Highway 12 to go across the dam. Oops. There's Fisher's Peak. It looks about like that when you're sitting here. Come on, focus. Yeah, the dam right. Okay. Trinidad just sits right down there, and that property, the property we're going to, is right up on top of that hill right there, I believe. The little hump right there. We're going to be driving on I-25 south, like I said, and coming around to this property. Hopefully I can find my drone. It's windy. I can see the lake flopping around. It's really big. Water. You can see the Sangre de Cristo range and the Spanish Peaks all behind me. So this leads down to Trinidad, this direction. I-25 runs north and south right there. You head north and you're, get it around. Let's see, I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, north on I-25 to Pueblo, about an hour. Big box stores, Safeway, Walmart, True Value Hardware here, and lots of nice little restaurants. That's just neat. This is a nice side of the lake to come to. Anyway, we're going to end up at Walmart and I-25 up here. There's also a gas station, Wendy's. We call it La Quina Inn and Holiday Inn, things like that. So we'll be going south on I-25 to exit 6 and then heading back in the hills. Before I forget again, this property with the views, I am not exaggerating. It has so many features. For views, it's incredible. You can see over the city lights of Trinidad too. That's one of them, of about half a dozen or more. We're going to come down here and take a right, then take a left to head up to the exit off of I-25. It's the Walmart hotel exit right there. See the Holiday Inn on the hill right there, Kina roof. This is called Starkville. This is the Sangre de Cristos to the west right there, San Isabel National Forest. Spanish Peaks Wildlife Area are the two peaks. Cachara Pass is up there, Mountain Lakes. Spanish Peaks Wildlife Area, there's a couple of those in here. And BLM, of course. So we're coming to the top of the hill. We're going to be going back this direction south to the property. I didn't zoom in on the mountains as I'm driving. They look bigger than what it shows on a video, unless you zoom in on them a little bit. You see the dam we just crossed too over there. Okay, we just left Trinidad. It's only 20 miles to Raton. 19, Las Vegas, New Mexico, 123. Pretty drive going in that way. Going down to Santa Fe and stuff, and then you can hit Cimarron and go west to Taos, just south of Raton, go west to Taos, go up into Angel Fire, Red River. Okay, the first exit we're coming to, it's called Spring Creek, and that's exit 8. We want exit 6. If you keep going this, it goes over Raton Pass. They used to have a ski area there a long time ago. When I was a kid driving through here, this was just a 2-lane interstate. Shut it down all the time. We will be taking exit 6, and it's Galenas. The exit is named Galenas because the main road that you drive into is called Galenas Parkway, I believe. The mailboxes are at the beginning of the ranch. It also has trash service at the beginning of the ranch as well. All the roads are maintained year-round. There's a new bridge crossing right there. We're going to be crossing that bridge. They're going to do a little work on it. Let's take exit 6. I love the sandstone formations at this elevation. You have tall pines, a mixture of tall pines and pinyon and juniper pine on this property. Great southern exposure too, and all around 360 exposure views. Okay, so we just made it to the entrance. They've got a little, I don't know if they have somebody there to watch to see who comes in or not. There's Fisher's Peak up above us here. On top of that is Raton State Park, or actually, no. The other Raton State Park doesn't, yeah, it does. It makes it up over that side. Anyway, the new Fisher's Peak, where they're going to have like a world mountain bike championship race. It's going to be the longest in the world. A lot of business from Denver and everything are coming down. Okay, this is the portion of the ranch map. I don't know if you can see it. I'm driving. There's I-25, what we drove on from Trinidad. We're headed back north right now. Along, we came in back here. We're coming to Cottonwood Canyon. We're going to go here. We're going to drive up. That's the shortest way to get to it. There's 3 ways you can do it. And then we're going to come up here. You can see lot 60 there. I'm going to drive around here after we get done with looking at from the top, and we'll see the bottom of the property. Then I'm going to drive out this way so you can see the views of the ranch. Okay, this is Cottonwood Canyon. Here's some of the trash dumpsters. A lot of elk and deer in here too. Sold a large ranch, 2,500 acres that borders on the west of this. And then there's another big ranch, the Wooten Ranch, that it used to be the Wooten Ranch. Oh, yeah, there's deer. Anyway, this county's got second largest elk herd population in the world. And then, of course, there's tons of deer, turkey, bear, mountain lion, a lot of bear. Mountain lion in here too, even. So we'll be taking a ride onto another road here. I'm going to try to look at the map. I'll show you that. I think it's right at a windmill. Okay, come up to the first right, and it's called Elk Park Road. We're on Cottonwood Canyon. See the windmill? Little field. We're going to go up the hill, and the first Y we come to, we're going to stay left. Okay. You don't want to take a ride on Oak Park. You want to stay on Elk Park Drive. Just basically stay left after you come off of Cottonwood. We're about 1.5 miles, 2 miles into the ranch now. Now you can see the mesa back this direction. What's really nice about this ranch is the elevation. It's about 7,200 feet on average, up to 8,000. So the snow doesn't stick around, and you get about 60 to 80 inches of snow a year. 50-degree average winter temperature too, so you can be working outside and taking care of your land in a sweatshirt, doing whatever you're doing, hiking. And we're going to be going up over there, and our next turn, I think it'll be right-hand turn when we get to one of the giant city water tanks. This is city water all through this ranch. And we just stay right at the water tank, and then we're going to be coming to the western boundary of the property and driving up the little driveway that's there. I'm starting to be able to see over, you can see over Trinidad from right here. Pretty drive. And this ranch has 450 tracks about. A lot of walking, bike riding, and there's community areas, large open community areas. Okay, we do take a ride at the water tank right there on Mountain View Road. You can see the Sangre's big time all the way into Mexico, and this is the kind of views that this property does have. We're gonna have a lot more actually. So if you're coming, this is Owen Baldwin Parkway. This is, if you came from this direction, this is what you would see, and then you would take a left. We passed this. It's Mountain View Road. See Trinidad down there? Now just down here a little ways, the driveway for the property, about a quarter mile down here, we're going to be taking a right and driving up into the property. Wow. Wow. All right, I got it. Okay, I zoomed in on the mountains. Let's take it slow down the driveway. That's Mount Wheeler Peak over, no. Wheeler Peak in New Mexico over there. Taos Ski Mountains on top. This is what it looks like when you're here. I've got it zoomed in perfect. Right at the bottom of this hill, we're taking a right into the property. Here, this is the driveway. Come around that curve. We're just that short distance from the turn from the water tank, and we're going to drive up here and take a walk around the property, and I'm going to be flying my drone over the property as well. This is nice. You already have a road cut coming in. You just need to make your site up here, and there's a small like shed kind of camping cabin that the owner had on here. It hadn't been used in a long time. It's very rustic. This whole area up in here is where you come up this driveway and you can knock out a nice big area for all these great views you're fixing to see. You can see on the aerial map, this is the old ranch road that went up the hill, and it goes back into the property quite a bit, and I'll show you that. Okay, so on the plat map, which you'll see on my site, we came in from this direction. The water tank's up here on the hill over this side, and we drove in here, and then we came up the driveway, and we're right here on this point. We're sitting right there. We came up the driveway right here. The old road I was talking about comes up through here and then goes, that's another person's property to the south, but it actually comes down this way a little bit. So we'll be, after we get done, we're going to be driving out and around, coming along the bottom portion of the property. You have a nice meadow down in here. And you could make a road down through here to use more of the land, or access it from the bottom with another guest house or cabin. And there's plenty of land up here in this space. I'll show you on the topo. I'm going to be hiking around a little bit up here. I'm going to come up the old road to the high point. And I'm going to fly my drone up and over the property. It's blowing about 15, 20 with gusts today, so I'm not going to go doing a lot with my drone. I'll give some good shots of that, hopefully. Got my camera settings correct. And there's the plat. So again, we're right here. Driveway comes in right here. Top of the maps are north. And when you look out, this is north. So here's that old road going up there. So I'm going to hike up that direction a little ways. You can see there's a nice big point up here. Big flat top going all the way across. You could cut this old road nicely again and get up here on top, but it gets a little steep in here. I don't know if I'll walk all the way up there. I got a bum knee. And then this is the site with the western boundary. You can tell by the aerial, cuts just on the back side right across basically the edge of this hill. But not that enough here. It has these views. I need to put my fishing boat in so I can get a wider view. They look about, Spanish Peaks look about that big. Trinidad Lake is right down there. Here's the Spanish Peaks. You see Wheeler Peak. I need to put my zoom on. Alright, so I'm gonna okay, I switched my zoom lens and I only have to zoom in, and that's what the West Spanish Peaks basically look like when you're standing here. So we're looking to the northwest when we're looking at the Spanish Peaks, and you can see Cachara Pass over there, and you can see some of the Sangre de Cristos there. And this is to the west. This is the old little cabin shack thing. The western boundary line goes along right behind that, right across basically where that tree's at, all the way to the bottom down below. Now we're looking almost due north. You see Trinidad Lake down there. It looks about like that. As we crossed over the dam down there. And you can also see Trinidad, Colorado. You're going to see the city lights at night. Just coming around. Now we're looking to the due east. Top of that hill would be King. You see everything from up there. I'll hike up there. You see it's kind of flat. I'll show you a topo map before I start hiking. This is to the south. See the house on the hill. Okay, so we'll go take a look around. Actually, I'm going to hike the top of this hill. That's what you're going to see from up there. And it's a nice hill top up there. And you can see Fisher's Peak right there, peeking over. I don't know if these owners, yeah, there's one owner that owned a big chunk of land when this was subdivided originally. So there's the hill across. I'll change lenses so it'll look better. But anyway, this whole road, there's no way to get to it except for from this property. So we're on the property to the east, and you have this deck up here. There's no way for anybody else to get up here. Use this. These are the views you're going to see if you go up on that hill right there. Make a road, the old road improvement, which is nice. Steps. This is not on the property, but I'm just up here to show the views of what you can get. And just as a reference point, northwest Spanish Peaks, north through Tree. And now we're coming around to the west. Look at the Sangre de Cristo Range. Cachara Pass is right here. They look maybe a little bit bigger than that. All the valleys below. Now we're looking at New Mexico. New Mexico's only, like I say, it's 20 miles with the right tone. This is the property of that hill. Incredible. Down here, it's a big area you can make out. Back to the northeast. Okay, we're leaving the Sangres to the west and all the big views that you're definitely going to see more of actually up there. And we're going to head back and I'm going to fly the drone over the property, and then I'm going to drive down to the bottom and show you the bottom of the property. This is that old road again. This is what they look like. Focus. Anyway, like that. I just came off the hill up there with that little deck, and these are the views from the first site you drive to on this property. There's Trinidad down there again. You can see the old road right through the trees, kind of goes up through there, right. You can see if I'm pointing the right spot, right there. This big old bench up there too. Take a look at the topo, and then I'm going to fly my drone over and see how it does in this little bit of wind. It's not bad. It's just gusty. This is called, I didn't bring my topo map. Well, you can see it on the side. Okay, in the video and on the video I was talking a lot about this hillside up here. That is just off the eastern boundary. Once you get to the top and you see in the drone footage, there's cleared trees where the neighboring property has cleared their trees nice and thinned out up there. But you can see this land's real gentle all in here. If you don't go to the top of the ridge or on this property, you've got all this room right in here where I'd make a site right in there. Then you're going to see the peaks, you're going to see over Trinidad, you're going to see the lake, you're going to see Sheep Mountain, and when it's real clear you can see Pikes Peak even over Colorado Springs, Cachara Pass, West Spanish Peak, East Spanish Peak, all the valley, Purgatory River Valley leading down to the lake, Trinidad Lake, and then Trinidad right there. And then of course the Sangre de Cristos to the west going into New Mexico. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. And please go to ranchviews.com to Mountain Land Realty. You can see videos on all kinds of properties I have on the site there. I do the same thing with all of them, fly the drone, little drive, so you can see exactly what you're looking at buying. Thanks.